Guys, welcome back to my YouTube channel. I know I've stayed a long time before I came to shoot this, but then I hope you had a productive day, you had a lovely night yesterday night, you had a good morning, you had a good mid-morning. I also did have a good mid-morning. I also did have a lovely night. I also did have everything. And so, to everyone that prays for me, thank you. The girl is totally grateful. Thank you so much. To everyone that asks, to every new subscriber, here is the reason why I opened this YouTube channel. The reason why is because I was being told a couple of times when I was doing my diploma, that is, I was being told, by the way, Marianne, we like your voice. By the way, Marianne, we like your voice. By the way, Marianne, we like your voice. We like your voice. We like your voice, and we like the way you work hard. And we like the way you work hard, even besides having all the challenges, you still do work hard. You've never felt sorry for yourself. But then, Marianne, why don't you open a podcast or a YouTube channel? So I kept on procrastinating. I procrastinated. Then finally I told myself, let me go to my HOD then. And I went to him and I told him I want to open this and this and this. And he told me, let me talk to the studio technician. He's going to give you on how you're going to do what? You're going to open the channel. So I went to then he directed me to the studio technician. Going to the studio technician, explained to him. He told me in order to make this YouTube, you have to write your description, you have to do this, you have to do that. But now me, I wanted to create an awareness that you can have a challenge in your body. You can have a challenge in your body, but then you can never feel sorry for yourself. You just continue with your life. You just continue with your life. And you look for the genuine people who will understand you. You look for the genuine people who will understand you, because you're going to be, because I've been misinterpreted a couple of times. I've been misinterpreted a couple of times. People think that I have epilepsy, but I do not have epilepsy. Mine developed because I came 2 months earlier when I was being born. And that's the reason why later on, back in 2019, cannot forget that year. Later on, back in 2019, it is when it developed, and it is called Tebron lobosis. You can look at the videos when I was starting the creating of the content. You can look at them at my the ones that I started last year, and you can get to see the explanations. You can get to see the types. You can get to see the explanations. You can get to see the types. Then after you see the explanation and the type, I normally do tell the genuine people that I normally do tell the genuine people, the people that have taken me with all my challenges and my flaws. I normally do tell them, don't feel this sympathy for me. Don't feel sympathy for me. What you can do, instead of feeling sympathy for me, what you can do, you can assist me in prayer. What you can do, instead of feeling sympathy for me, what you can do, you can assist me in prayer, because it's a battle. And I noticed that it has been a battle, because I remember this year it has not passed with having several attacks. And it normally comes when sometimes it is that time of the month, the menses time of the month, then it comes due to the hormonal imbalances. It comes due to the hormonal imbalances, which I thought I had finished, but then it is due to the hormonal imbalances, of which now you can Google also the recurrent one. You can also Google, of which there is also another one that the doctors discovered it when I went to visit them, which they told me it is called the recurrent one. So I normally do tell people, don't feel sympathy for me. What you can do, assist me in prayer, because as I have told you, it's a battle on itself. It's a battle on itself. So you just pray for me, and let me continue. And sorry for that. Let me continue fighting this battle. Let me continue fighting this battle, and of which I believe I'm already winning. So to everyone that assists me in prayer, thank you so much. So let me do the teaching of today. So today I'm going to teach you guys, there's this proverb called charity begins at home. Charity begins at home, of which you can start anything at your house. To the people that live alone, you can start anything at your house. You can start anything at your house. Be it is the content, is the creating of the content, you can do it at your house. Be it is anything that you want to do in this life, you can start it at your house. And you can also start it at your father's house. To anybody that also lives with the father like me, you can also start anything at your father's house. You can also start anything at your father's house. And then you can also start, if you have a church, you can also do it at your church. You can also start it at your organization or at your place of work. Anything literally that you want to do in this life, you can do it at your house, at your father's house, at your church, at your organization, at your workplace. So long as you just work at your workplace, so long as you just follow the rules and the guidelines, you can literally start anything that you want at your at the house. You can literally start anything that you want there. Be it is teaching, you can literally do it even online. Be it is the creating of the content, you can literally even start it at your father's house or at your your house. Be it is whatever you want to do, you can literally start it there. You just start. You just start and focus at whatever you want to do. So again, prioritize those closest to you. Prioritize the relationships that are closest to you. Again, and then start with whatever you can, whatever you can contain. Emphasize the importance of family and the community and the local impact. Then you can build strong relationships. You can address local needs and you can create a ripple effect. So the charity begins at home. That's basically what it is. So you know, if no matter what you want to start, you can literally do it at your house. If you live alone, you can literally do it at your house. If you live with your parents like me, you can literally do it at your father's house. If you guys have a church and you want to start probably to preach, you can also you can do it at your church. Or you want to teach, you want to do extra teaching, you can literally do it even at your workplace. So long as you're working with the rules and so long as you are working with the rules and regulations of your workplace, you can literally even teach and they're not going to ask you anything. Or you are a leader at your organization and you want to develop a skill or something, you can literally do it at your organization. So long as you're just working, so long as you're just following the rules and the regulations of those places that I have given you. So do have yourselves a good night. See you tomorrow. So watch, like, comment, share and subscribe.